going to start statistics. This course is going to help the MBA, integrated MBA, BBA, BCom students. So let us start the subject statistics. So before going to statistics, first we should know about data. What is data? Data is raw and unorganized facts and figures. Data is always in raw form and in unorganized form. To draw information, to convert data into information, we have to organize it and we have to draw some conclusion out of the data. Information is more organized and more meaningful. From data we cannot conclude anything, but from information we can conclude the things. So now data is two types. One is quantitative, another one is qualitative. Quantitative, that represents the data when measured in numbers, it is called quantitative data. When qualitative data is, the quality is represented like someone is very honest, someone is very beautiful, someone is dancing better than the other. So in that case we go for qualitative analysis of the data. Let us go to statistics. So what is statistics? Statistics is when we collect, when we analyze, summarize, interpret and draw conclusion out of the data is called statistics. So statistics is a method of collection, analysis, summarize, interpret and conclusion out of your raw data. Let us move how we collect data. Is collected in three forms. Series is three types. One is individual, discrete and continuous. First we'll discuss about individual series. Individual series, when we collect data and when we write it, how we collected as it is, then it is called individual series. Like, suppose we'll take one example. Suppose in my class, there are 50 students and I have taken an exam of 20 marks. So, the marks secured by the students, if I write individually, individual mark of the students, that is called individual series. Let us write it. Total marks of exam 20. Number of students equal to 50. If I write the individual number or marks of the students secured in the exam, it is called a individual series. So, suppose someone secured out of 20, someone secured 8. Someone secured, suppose 10, 11. Then someone secured 4, 2, 0, 5, 9. Then again 4, suppose 5, 8. Then again 5. Then 13, 14, 18, 15. Like this, of 50 students, 50 students, if I write individually, then that is called a individual series. So, what is the drawback of this form of collection of data? Means we are writing individually, so the series is a very lengthy one. So, if you see many marks here, 5 is repeated. Here 4 is repeated 2 times, 5 is repeated 3 times. Okay, 10, 0 is 1. Like this, repetition of data or number is also there. So, if you go on writing 50 students, then it's difficult. If the data is very large, like 100,000 students we are collecting, so if you go on writing like this, the length of the series will be very lengthy. So difficult to analyze the data, draw some conclusion out of the data. So to overcome this problem or this drawback, discrete series is applied. So discrete series is when the repetition of data is there, when data is repeated, and varieties of data is also less. If lot of variations will be there in the data, then it is very difficult to go for discrete series. Less variation, less variety is there, we can go for discrete series, and data should be repeated so that we can actually, what we can do, the data can be minimized. Like 4, here 4 is repeated 2 times, we can write 2 students secured 4 marks. Like this, it can be in a reduced form. So we can say discrete series is a reduced form of your individual series. So here, if we write like this, suppose 8 is 8 marks secured by 2 students, right? Then 10 is secured by 1 student. 4 is secured by 2 students. Like 2 is secured by 1 student. 0 is secured by 1 student. 5 is secured by 3 students. So like this we go on writing for 50 students. So this form, we have reduced the data. We have reduced the individual series into a discrete one. So in the discrete, you can see 2 students, they have secured 8 marks. 1 student 10 marks, 2 students again 4 marks. Like this repetition of data is there, then we can go for applying discrete series. Then move to continuous series. But there is a problem actually in this case of discrete series. Again, drawback is there. But if someone is securing 8.5, 8.5 marks, someone is securing 10, half marks, where I will place that student? So there is no option here. We cannot say, so if someone is securing 8.5 marks, so that person we cannot include in this series. Okay. So for to overcome this drawback, we have taken the help of continuous series. So let us go to continuous series. Continuous series again divided into 2 parts. Continuous series again divided into 2 parts. One is inclusive series and exclusive series. So what is inclusive series? Suppose this is mark and number of students. Okay. Total number of students is 50 and total marks of exam is 20. Okay. So what I will do, suppose 0 to 1, then I will write 2 to 3, then 4 to 5, then 6 to 7, then 8 to 9, 10 to 11. Like this, I'll go on writing till 20. Okay. So 0 to 1, suppose secured by 1 student. Okay. Suppose 2 to 3, secured by 2 students. Suppose 4 to 5, secured by 4 students. Okay. Like 6 to 7 is secured by 5 students. Or 8 to 9 is secured by only 3 students. Like this, we go on and the total number of students will be 3. Okay. What happens in the inclusive series? The 0 to 1, the person or the student who is securing 0 to 1, that person is counted here. Like 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 6 to 7, 8 to 9, 10 to 11 means 0 to 1. If someone is securing 0 and someone is securing 1 also, that person will be counted here. If someone is securing 2, someone is securing 3 or 2.5, that person is counted here. So this is the actually inclusive series. Again, there is a problem in the inclusive series. What is the problem? If someone is securing between 1 and 2, suppose 1.5, where I will place it? So that is the difficult part in the inclusive series. To overcome this problem, if someone is securing 3.5, 3.5, where I will place that person? So it's a difficult one. So to overcome this problem, what we will do? We go for exclusive series. So what is the form of the series? In the exclusive series, what happens? Suppose this is the mark, the number of students. What happens in the series? The series is like 0 to 2, go on up to 20 because our total marks is we have taken 20. So if I write someone 0 to 2, if 2 questions are secured, 2 to 4 is suppose secured by one person. 4 to 6 is secured by suppose 4. 6 to 8 is secured by 5 persons. 8 to 9 is secured by 1 person. Like this it will go on up to. If we count all the number of students, then the total number of students will be 50. So what happens in this case? If someone is securing between 0 to 2, means 0, 1 up to 2, that person is counted here. Like, but another one problem is here, 2 is here and 2 is also here. So, which 2 we are going to conclude? One person if he is securing 2 marks in the exam, then that person will be counted 2 times. So, that should not be. To overcome actually what happens in the exclusive series, actually what happens, we are excluding this part of this one. Means what happens, this is excluded. Okay. So what happens in this case? If someone securing 2 marks, that person will be counted here, not here. If someone is securing up to 1.999, that person will be counted here. When that person is securing 2 marks, that person will be counted here, not here. This one will be excluded. That's why this series is called exclusive series. This series is called inclusive series because this is included here. Means if someone is securing 1 mark here, included, that person will be counted here. But in this case, in exclusive series, if someone is securing 2 marks here, that person will not be counted here, that person will be counted here. Up to 1.999 we can consider here. Like here, up to 3.999 we can consider not 4. 4 will be counted here. Like this the series is going on. So this series is called exclusive one, this series is called inclusive one, continuous series divided into 2 types. One is inclusive type, another one is exclusive. Thank you very much.